great Robert Green. I'm Robert Toops.
Morning, everybody. Glad to be here.
Good morning. You're here with the Double Roberts, and we're about to have some DC deck building going on today.
We got you a little bit of Rob and Rob action.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome today, man. I'm so excited for DC deck building.
Some of these guys say they got some new main characters, so we're going to see something that we haven't seen yet. That's the word we're hearing.
See some new combos and stuff, see some new tech
Yep.
for this game. I'm pretty excited. The guys right now are trying to figure out who they're going to go first, and we have a good amount of people out here today.
Looks like they're starting the draft. As soon as we get player order, we'll go ahead and get their names up here for you. Looks like this is going to be our first feature match of the day. The players we got here is Robert Garza. That's Robbie. You guys know him from the Facebook group.
And good old Justin Barton.
Justin was commentating the Oklahoma tournament, so you'll probably recognize his voice more than his face. We're looking at Alec May, who made the finals of the Oklahoma tournament.
Oh, nice.
Yep, so he will be
back on
camera. Yep,
back
he
for
came
revenge.
back and is looking for that first place today.
And good old Kevin Wan.
Yep, we got Kevin here. So 4 players with us for some round 1 action.
Ooh, round 1 action. I like it. I gotta say that mat looks cool.
That is a nice looking mat. I believe it came out of the most recent player, event from last summer.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
it's hard to get mat. They're starting to show up online a little bit, and I myself don't have one.
Like we got Batgirl so far, and we got Black Mana over there on the far. If you can see over there from the far right.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what the other players are drafting, but we'll get their stuff sorted out here soon.
Yeah. Drafts are pretty cool. I like the way they draft the stuff. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what somebody's gonna pull. Somebody could hate draft someone. Someone could just be like, "Hey, I know you're getting this combo. I'm gonna stop you from getting that." And you're like, "No." So it's any man's game right now. Like, this is what dreams are made of. This is what DCDB.
ECDB.
Yeah. That's actually one of my favorite cards we have up on the stream right now. Super Speed. That card is just too good.
Super Speed, such a great card.
Super Speed's so great. Ultra Strength is a great one. Good one too. Let's just definitely some of our this right here is gonna be of our first villain.
Yeah, I believe this is our first villain. We I went and peeked out there a little bit for us to see.
Did you?
So
Okay.
These guys get to start out the day with a nice little Ra's al Ghul, I believe.
Good old the demon Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah. We gotta be a little bit sneaky in the caster booth and go take a sneak peek, but the players don't know this yet. So
they don't know what's coming. They don't know the demon's coming. Ra's al Ghul. If you guys seen Arrow, you know who Ra's al Ghul is, or if you've seen the first Batman, you know who Ra's al Ghul is. The guy's pretty hardcore immoral.
That guy is hardcore.
He's cool. He's got so many followers and stuff.
He tricked Batman in the movie, right? Like he made it seem like he wasn't the Ra's al Ghul and the other. Remember the?
Yeah. Well, yeah. That other guy was Ra's al Ghul. He died, and then that other guy took over.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he became Ra's al Ghul. So it was pretty cool though. That was a pretty good one. That first Batman wasn't bad. It was Liam Neeson, man.
Yep, Liam Neeson.
That guy is
such a good actor.
I don't know, dude. He's just a great actor, dude. He is like that guy's just on point. Taken 5. I mean, there's like so many Takens, but I mean they're all good.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, like it's like this is kind of good. Trying to see what these characters. Looks like we got a Shazam on the far bottom left corner.
Shazam down there in the corner might be making an appearance here for round 1.
Yeah, I might need to go out there and yell at them, see what's going on, see if they can move that over. Let me see what I can do right quick.
Yeah, no problem.
I want to see the characters, don't you?
I think they're gonna push them up on the side, kind of like Justin has his there in a minute. But it looks like they're definitely still selecting.
I guess.
So.
Ooh, we got a trickster.
Oh, look, a trickster just showed up on the stream here.
Ooh.
Good old tricky trickster.
Oh, trickster is pretty good. Let's go ahead and bring that guy up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Each time you shuffle your discard pile, you may leave one of those cards in your discard pile. Teamwork.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a team worker. We like to see those team workers.
Go ahead and help me explain what is teamwork. It's basically you play the top player's card of their deck, right?
Yeah.
Without seeing it, and they get a VP point.
Yep. You may know what it is, you may not if you've seen it before, and then so you give them a VP for possibly what's the unknown, but that one extra point might be something really good,
Exactly. Yeah, I've seen some cards. X-ray vision, I think.
Yeah.
Everybody's top
X-ray vision. You can see their top.
Yeah, so you can know, and then you're like, okay, he's got a good card. I'm gonna go ahead and teamwork him next turn.
Yep.
Giving somebody a VP can actually change the whole game.
I really like teamwork when I see a card like Black Manta, because Black Manta lets them put a card on the bottom of their deck, and if you go to counting their deck, you can track that card.
Yeah, that's good tech.
So it's if you're real astute, you can pull that trick off, and you'll know exactly what that card is.
So Trickster is a perfect card right now for him to pull, or just a teamwork, anything in general right now, while the other guy's got Black Mana out.
Yep.
So.
And then, of course, every time you would shuffle, you can leave one in the discard pile. That might be a really crap card, like a vulnerability that you just don't want to draw again.
Like we got a Harley Quinn over there too, and we got a Green Lantern. Okay, so we got Swamp Thing and Blue Beetle, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get these guys to fan these out first because I want to see these characters. Because let me be right back. I'm about to go yell at some people. I'll be back. That's what I do best.
We just started the time and round, so we are counting. Looks like we got our players sitting down, so I'll make sure and get their names up here. We got Robbie in the lower right-hand corner there.
Nice. Get over Robbie. You've seen Robbie play a lot. Robbie's a huge DC deck building fan. He's always in the DC deck building chat room on Facebook. Just always, talking it up, giving away cool stuff, like good prizes and stuff. And Kevin Wan is there too.
Yep.
Get going. Oh yeah. So we got Swamp Thing, Batgirl, Harley Quinn. We also got Captain Boomerang, Trickster, and Brainiac 3.
Brainiac 5. Brainiac 5.
Oh, is it 5? I can't. I thought it was a 3.
His favorite number is 5.
That's right. No, I thought it'd be 1, 1, 0, 1. A little bit of binary.
Good old Brainiac 5 likes to.
There's so many Brainiacs I can't keep up.
No.
So these guys are about to see the flop in a second.
Yep. Here come the flop.
Hope they do.
There is Ra's al Ghul.
1, 2, 3. There's a flop. Here comes the turn.
Follywood.
And the river.
Follywood, California's out there.
That Ocean Master. Is that an Ocean Master out there? That's what it seems to look like. An Ocean Master.
Yep.
That card's that's a really good card you want to get right now. Early game. It's a good destroy card. I always try and pick up, I know this whole game is like always about getting destroy cards and get your deck really small. But Ocean Master is definitely a good starter, to get your deck going and stuff like that. Yeah. Ocean Master, yeah. If you ever played another villain's turn, you may destroy a card in your hand or scalp out. That card's pretty good.
Yep.
Good start. Cost 2?
Cost 2. It's dirt cheap, and sometimes that's all you have.
Yeah, exactly. And you can get another villain going.
Really bad.
Another card I really like out there is Power Drain.
Power Drain. Such a good early card.
Power Drain's really good, yeah. Power Drain is definitely can do some stuff. And they're going to go ahead and start buying right now. They're just going for it.
Nice that Swamp Thing player already has 3 locations out in the lineup. Very lucky for Swamp Thing.
That is true. Yeah, I see those locations. Like that's just really good for him. I mean, he's going to be able to get that Blue Beetle thing going really quick.
Yep, he already controls 3 locations in the lineup, and Blue Beetle only needs 7 cards.
Yeah.
So he automatically just with his starter hand.
And then refresh my memory on Aquaman's ability.
Aquaman lets you put any card that costs 5 or less that you buy on top of your deck.
That's good.
So he can immediately trigger it with some of these Bell Revs and Monument Points that are out here.
One of the best cards I think in the game is it's like one of the top tiers. Heat Vision. Heat Vision just popped out. That's a really good card.
Heat Vision's so good.
Yeah. Oh, this card too. Yeah, Monument Point. So whenever you play the first punch during, that's really good.
Yeah. So he's got that sitting in the lineup waiting for him.
So he controls that. So this turn he drew a card.
He played a punch and drew a card for it, and then he drew another one based on Blue Beetle from having so many of these locations in the lineup.
Jesus, this is already a good start.
This is a great start for him. Yeah. The Bell Rev will give him 1 for each villain he plays if he ever starts getting some of those.
Yeah, that's really good.
And then, of course, Follywood, hard to activate early game, but he'll be glad to let it just sit there in the lineup forever and just be a location that he controls. Very hard to buy out the lineup at this point in the game.
Yeah.
But hey, he's happy to just let it sit there. And nobody else is going to buy it either, and it's just a great card for him.
Yeah, he already owns it. So, I mean, it's good.
Yeah, it's a great card for him.
That's just 3 locations in the lineup. So Swamp Thing right now is just
Swamp Thing should be dominating this game.
So what would your plan be if you saw this and you were the opponent, you were playing one of these other characters, and you saw this guy just dominating with Swamp Thing? What would you try and buy those locations?
All you can do is try to buy those locations and use them yourself too.
Yeah, I mean that makes
because right now he can use them, so you might as well take advantage of them too.
Exactly. Yeah. The Swamp Thing only lets you get him in the lineup, right? Not if I control him, right?
It's all players. Yep.
Oh,
so we'll pull him back up just to give everybody a reminder here. But he's basically any lineup in play, or any location in play. So if you buy it, then he'll still get to use it later. But at least
it just gets you new cards.
You can use it too.
Board, yeah. So because right now basically we're only playing with two cards flipping over right now because the other 3 cards nobody really cares about.
There's really just a Heat Vision and and you saw him buy it and put it on top. He can now try to draw it. Oh, there's his Ocean Master coming out. Once he has 7 cards, he'll control it and he'll be able to draw and play that and Bell Rev is just triggering so much right now.
This guy is, man, he's getting a lot of, he's just dominating.
He already is having a great turn. He played 2 villains this turn. We're going to ask him to push his cards a little bit farther up on the table. We really can't see any of them. We'll get that straightened out for you guys. It's a bit hard to follow what Alex doing up there. But I guarantee he has lots of power this turn. Looks like he's got 4 punches there. His Killer Croc went off, and he did play another villain, so he got 3 power from that, plus 1 on the Bell Rev triggers. He has so much power. Yep, and he also spent some of his power to buy that second villain this turn and put it on top. Swamp Thing just looking so great.
Yeah, Swamp Thing is.
Oh yeah, Sam Malcare pointed out there. Swamp Thing's just looking insane this game. I mean, so we it's gonna be hard, but right now, if it was me, I'd be going for second place.
Ooh, we got a power drain going off right now. So
power drain. Maybe he's gonna power drain that Swamp Thing player and slow him back down. That would be what I'd be looking to do. And it does. Oh, he pulled the heat vision from him.
Wow, so he bought the heat vision? Oh, because he put it on top with Aquaman.
Well, he couldn't put it on top, but he just shuffled. It cost 6.
Got you. Oh, okay.
He just shuffled, and it happened to be in his hand, and now it's straight to the discard pile. So it's good to see Justin sending those attacks at Alec. That is a great way to slow down a player that's in the lead early.
Exactly, man. That was a good play. That power drain kind of like...
Uh-oh, we got some Batgirl Harley fans in the house. Shout out to you guys. It's, yeah, we do have a Batgirl Harley going on, and that's also Black Manta that Justin Barton's using there on the top right. All right, so it looks like Captain Boomerang Trickster is doing their sneaky shuffle returns they got going on with Brainiac 5, trying to generate some power and buy some cheap cards. This Green Lantern Shazam player here, we haven't really seen him do much yet, but he's definitely trying to stay in this game. So he would really love to see something different besides some locations to get his Green Lantern going. Maybe some draw cards. You really just want cards that draw cards to help you trigger your Green Lantern every turn. He played Miss Martian down at the bottom of your screen, which is the new Teen Titans Go. It's an excellent defense because you can give out a weakness, and it looks like he's going for some of those. He just picked up Monument Point, which is a great card for him. It helps him. It is a card that draws cards. And like I was saying, you sometimes just want cards that draw other cards to get you into things that'll trigger Green Lantern. Alex starting his turn, and he has the 2 punch, 2 vulnerability hand and just straight passes. So that'll slow that Swamp Thing player down. He controls 6 cards with the 2 locations in the lineup, so he was not able to trigger Blue Beetle because of that power drain.
Power drain just come out of nowhere and just like kind of wrecked his hand.
That power drain wrecked his hand, wrecked his play, everything. He couldn't trigger any of his characters. He just skipped his whole turn.
We're doing a John Constantine right now.
We're going to draw a card and destroy a card.
Definitely get rid of that vulnerability. You don't need that crap in here. Get that stuff out of my
kitchen.
kitchen.
Get that out of here.
Discarding
a punch to Batgirl, I believe, is what we got here, and then triggering Harley Quinn.
Actually, he's looking at that.
Yep, so he's doing the sneaky discard a punch to Batgirl to draw a card, and then he also triggers his Harley Quinn when he does that to draw another card. So every turn he turns a punch into 2 cards.
Pretty good.
Yep, and we'll see what the Trickster players got planned for us this turn.
Hey, that guy's pretty tricky. Looks like he might have a VP. He's gonna go ahead and hand somebody.
Oh, he's gonna be teamworking, trying to hit.
He's picking
Looks
up
like
those.
We're starting to reach for some teamwork. VPs.
He's picking up those tokens. Well, he knows the heat vision's in the graveyard, so maybe not want a teamwork.
That's really ugly when you know their heat vision. The Kevin Wan does have a location in his deck, and if you could teamwork that and take it away from him, you could use it for the majority of the game. Looks like he's gonna go after Justin here, so let him get his hand, and he's got a punch on top. Give Robbie some power.
Probably enough to get that red tornado. That's that's World's Greatest Detective.
I believe he bought a Crimson Whirlwind there. Yeah. Yep, it is Red Tornado on there. And now we do have a World's Greatest Detective.
This card's really good.
This is one of the best defenses in the game. I just always love to have it.
Yeah, this card's definitely a good card. I mean, I love that. I love that artwork and everything looks really good.
Yeah.
I've had it's an Sinestro player, and I was just like, "Where's Guy's detective? Where's Guy's detective? Where's the detective?"
Just keep showing it. Keep showing it.
I just kept showing it over and over, dude. It was pretty funny. He was just like, "Whatever, man." Getting a lot of VPs over there. Looks like Green Lantern is.
Hard to tell exactly what card he put on top there, but we think it might have been one of them from the Rogue sets that gave him a VP. So he now he does have his Monument Point in play, and he'll be able to use that. And now Swamp Thing can take advantage of it again because it's back to trigger his ability.
Yeah, Jay Garrett right there. It looks like Jay Garrett on his knees. He's like, ah.
And it looks like Alex gonna pick up that world's greatest detective.
So he's got that. I see that heat vision in there.
He's got the heat vision detective. So you notice he didn't put that on top because again it costs 6.
Yeah.
So his Aquaman not able to be used there,
so
but still in great position. Now
it's
I believe that's a new Genesis came out, and we can see that it's for heroes triggering. You can reveal the top. If it's a hero, you just straight draw it, and if not, you may discard it.
Good.
It's great because you cycle out starters. Yeah. If I show a punch, I'll just mill it right. Here goes. Look at him with John Constantine again, getting rid of some vulnerabilities there. So Justin enjoying cycling through that with his Batgirl Harley to continuously find his John Constantine early.
Keep that combo going, keep that synergy going, and able to discard those cards real quick and stuff. So, looks like we got it. Oh, John Constantine. I like that card a lot.
Yeah, that's what he continually is destroying those vulnerabilities with.
Yeah. Pretty, oh, power drain. We got a power drain. Gonna go ahead and hit the get rid of the Swamp Thing's Ocean Master. And took him off. Power drained Alex and took his Ocean Master, so he couldn't destroy another card in his deck. So.
That's always good. Anything to get rid of it. And that's Dr. Midnight that he used this turn too, is what you saw him looking at his deck there and putting a few in the discard pile. Yeah. Just another way to cycle through starters early.
Yeah. Looks like we got a Catwoman out there. She's just a 2-coster punch.
Catwoman's great because sometimes you just don't have any cards or any power, and she can be fine.
Yeah, she's a good little vanilla, I think.
Yep.
Like, a 2-coster, not bad at all.
It's just a 2-cost, and I'm a great T-Wing fan myself, so...
Ooh.
And it looks like Brainiac just took off and bought a supervillain on us real quick like there with the...
Didn't hesitate
Captain
at all.
Boomerang returned that card, and let's see which villain we're going to get going on here. Jesse Quick.
Oh, good old Jesse Quick.
Such a good card. Each player destroys the top card of your deck. This could be brutal, and it could be beneficial. It's early. Got rid of a Dr. Midnight. Unfortunate. And I do love the flavor text reminder on this card that says teamwork abilities are now active. With our competitive rules, teamwork abilities are active from the very first turn, so that text is disregarded here. You'll see it says teamwork abilities are now active, but that is disregarded with our competitive rules. These guys start teamworking on turn 1 and go for the hills.
In it to win it.
Otherwise, Jesse Quick is great for those. We were just talking about it earlier. How can you know the top card of somebody's deck? Oh, it does look like he has the top, I believe, is what card that is.
It's like a top, yeah.
He that's what he Shazam last turn. Oh, that's a I can't remember the name of that card right now. It is from the Rogue set, and that is what last turn, whenever he Shazammed, he did get that card. Yeah, that's the card, and he showed, and he got a VP for it. It is a tar pit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So this is last turn, whenever we saw him Shazam and get a VP, he revealed this for his Shazam to show that he was gaining it and getting the VP for it. And like I said, with Green Lantern, these are exactly the kind of cards you want. Tar Pit is straight up draw a card, and then you can pay VP to destroy. But he just wants cards you draw a card, draw a card, draw a card to trigger his Green Lantern. So that is a great card for him. And it looks like he's Shazamming again there. And another secret card.
Shout out to the guy who gave us the card name.
Yep.
Got little bit anticlimactic right now, but I know that Swamp Thing is put in work.
Got a Gotham
Recently
City.
found out Tar Pit.
Gotham City making an appearance here. That is for equipment draw card. So there's quite a few locations coming out, and again, Swamp Thing is just loving this.
Yeah.
He's gonna put 2 on top and set up for his next turn.
Batwoman, she's pretty good. Not bad.
Batwoman, another card that the Green Lantern player would love to see table around to him. It's basically just like Raven plus a power and draw card.
Yeah, really good. And then I like the cards that like cycle themselves, get you drawing another card so you can keep going through your deck and getting past some punches and all that other bad stuff you have.
There's that new Genesis trigger making an appearance. Justin just revealing off the top, getting us John Constantine. So good. Now he's gonna get a destroy, most likely a punch. Yep, he's gonna get rid of a punch and draw the other. Now the Swamp Thing player has the new Genesis, the Central City, the Follywood, the Bell Rev, and the Monument Point. He has 5 locations on his turn without even playing a single card. That Blue Beetle's going wild this game.
First off, how did this guy know that he was gonna flip like 4 locations?
That's part of the cube. Sometimes it happened.
I mean, that's a total of 5 out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what's going on. He sold his soul to the devil or something?
Hey, whatever deals you make before the tournament, that's between you and
I guess it's right. We can't really. I mean, deals with the devil. We can't really interfere with that.
Like we said, that Follywood just sitting in the lineup all game. Nobody's gonna mess with it.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be there for the Swamp Thing player.
It's just taking up space. Yeah, but it just keeps the flip from happening. So.
Yep. We do got a Princess Diana card out there. We'll see if we Princess Diana of Themyscira. She'll let you gain all villains that cost 7 or less. It's really like unlimited. If the lineup's 20 cards and they're all villains, give them to me.
20 cards.
Yep.
Done.
I don't think we'll be seeing it this game, but I believe there are a few Kid Flash players in the house, so it's a possibility we might see some later. Swamp Thing definitely just having such a great game here. I can't see him losing with access to this many locations.
Little Swamp Thing.
They've been trying to power drain him. Justin's been giving him some bad turns, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
He's got so much advantage right now. Like we said earlier, he's got
so many triggers. I don't know if he's been missing any of them, but he can certainly do some of that there. There's just quite a bit going on. It's so many triggers, it's hard to remember them all.
Exactly. I mean, the stack is just insane right now. Like whenever his turn goes, like I mean, we saw him get the heat vision. He picked up that other card too. What was the other one? I forgot.
Here comes Robbie making a Ra's al Ghul play. He teamworked Justin's punch off the top, so he's sitting at 7 power right now.
All that power.
Probably not enough to get up to the 11 necessary to defeat Jesse.
Yeah.
But he's gonna grab. He's gonna leave Princess Diana out there, even though he has the 7. He wants some more cards to trigger.
Ooh.
There's a teleportation and a duplication. Those two great cards.
First off, those 2 cards are sick.
Yep.
Let's go. All right, bring those up on the screen.
We're just gonna start with teleportation here.
That lets you. Teleportation lets you. Whenever you play it, you can leave whatever place your chair is, and you can teleport to the world.
You just teleport to a whole different game if you want to.
A whole new game.
If you feel like somebody else is winning a different game, you teleport over there.
You just teleport to where they are. Yeah.
It's just straight up gain the top card of the main deck and put it straight in your hand. So a little bit better than Shazam because it goes directly into your hand and you can play it immediately, but kind of like a baby Shazam.
Got you.
Again, Green Lantern player would love to have this card because teleportation is going to trigger Green Lantern, and the card you gain is going to trigger him and just help you just get to your cards.
That overall advantage in general.
Yep. Just a reminder for everybody, Green Lantern's trying to play 3 cards with different names that cost 1 or more. So, again, duplication's going to trigger it right away, too.
Yeah.
It looked like he spent all of his power there on Shazam, but he is just looking for any card that draws more cards to trigger that Green Lantern and get that huge power surge. Yes. Alec May with a super quick turn there, playing lightning fast. We're already off to Justin's turn again.
Well, most of the cards out there cost 7, and then you got the 2 locations out there. So if you got 7, you know, you kind of just got to pass or whatnot. So
Justin's deck is getting really good with this John Constantine every turn.
yeah, it's getting really small. He's already shuffling like.
You might almost think Justin was the one playing Swamp Thing with all these locations he's got going too.
Yeah. Just want to get rid of those locations. Look, he just goes 4.
He shows his whole deck to everybody and says, look, all I have is a whole bunch of punches, so I'm not even going to shuffle. He is going to destroy one of them with his John Constantine and draw the other. Oh, trigger Batgirl and draw the last 2 cards in his deck. I think Justin has his whole deck in his hand right now.
I think so too.
He literally has no more cards he can draw. He can't even trigger these locations he has. Oh, and the power drain.
He's gonna be power. This could be power.
And he power drained Alec, but he had the detective, so he's just gonna straight up get to defend.
Duplication.
He bought the duplication, and he might start to duplicate his John Constantine.
Well, if just think about it. Every turn, he's gonna start, you know, doing power drain every turn.
Yep,
basically.
Power drain, duplicate. Play it 3 times.
Jesus.
Power drain you.
Bring up duplication one more. I gotta see this again.
This card's out of control.
I know it's Dr. Manhattan.
He's got duplication and power drain. Choose another card you play it. He's gonna choose power drain, and he's gonna play it twice. So he plays it, and then he plays it 2 more times.
My God.
And then if they have a power drain, they got to destroy it themselves.
Yeah. So you get plus how much? You get plus 4, right? Or
plus 2 for power drain. Yep.
Plus 2.
We'll bring him up here to plus 2 for power drain. So it's a 6 power combo. But really, the winning part is the discard.
Discarding, yeah, you get to look at their, yeah. So that's just OP.
I mean, you'll just
OP for the win.
That is
there.
OP.
I was looking at Swamp Thing thinking he's gonna dominate the game, but I can't imagine this.
This Batgirl, I'm gonna say Batgirl is looking good.
Batgirl is looking
Go
really
on the
good.
record. You better record me. We're streaming live. It's being recorded, and I'm saying Batgirl is looking good. You'll never hear it.
It's looking OP, dude. That means overpowered. In case you don't know what OP means.
It is overpowered.
It's just ridiculous.
The Shazam player getting and he got a teamwork on a time travel card, which basically is just gonna draw him a card. Not the greatest teamwork you've ever seen.
Yeah. But it helps with the Green Lantern though. So it just
the Green Lantern player loves it.
Yeah, you cycling and just keep doing one for
all
one.
All he wants is cards that draw cards, and it looks like that's what he's getting. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 9, 9, 9. A little bit sad. He might have. Looks like he drew a handful of punches there, but nobody's really been destroying cards except Justin there in your top right.
Justin destroyed his whole deck.
Justin's whole deck is gone. I think his deck consists of about 5 cards right now. And he draws about half of them on his turn.
OP.
That Princess Diana still sitting down. Look at this. Moscow, my favorite location ever.
This is another location. Who stacked this? Dang.
Who stacked this deck? I think the Swamp Thing I bet this is the Swamp Thing player's deck, and he shuffled at home.
He did. Probably did. I completely agree, yeah.
So Shazam player down there, Kevin, taking advantage of the fact he knows that card's on top. He's going to play his punch and trigger Monument Point to draw a card, which will draw him another card. So he's already halfway to triggering his Green Lantern there.
Yep.
And he played the top to draw a card, and now Iris West is a cute little interesting card. Basically, let you look at everybody's deck. Much better if you're the teamwork player, but in the meantime, she's still a card that triggers Green Lantern. So, slightly upgraded punch. And she got the Aquaman's Trident, so he's thinking about taking some of these cards away from the Swamp Thing player and at least letting him use them again. Moscow, again, being a card that lets him draw cards here.
Yeah.
To continually trigger Green Lantern. And he's putting that card on top with his Aquaman's Trident there. So next turn, he will be able to get that guy going.
Shazam, too, a little bit.
Yep, I believe he had plenty of power. Oh, another power drain. So if Justin gets that power drain, if somebody else buys it and Justin duplicates his, he can make him destroy it. The duplication, if he duplicates his own power drain, will make somebody destroy their power drain if they have it in their hand or discard pile. So if somebody else buys that power drain, Justin might just turn around and duplicate his power drain and make him destroy it.
Yeah.
So brutal.
Tech play.
So brutal.
OP.
I don't know how I'm not going to say it, but I don't know how Batgirl loses this game. Alec up here in the top left, going to reveal and mill. He's got so many locations going on.
So
This
you got
guy has
heat
triggers
vision.
for triggers.
Just played a heat vision.
Yep.
You got a heat vision going on. Got a punch. So far we got like 4 power right now.
He's making great use of these locations. His turn taking a bit longer than other players because he has so many triggers going on here.
This guy is just Trigger City.
Yep.
Trigger City.
There's the detective that we saw so many times. Going to draw him another card.
He doesn't win.
He's going to Blue Beetle and draw a card. We think at this point he controls about 15 cards, and that's enough for Jesse.
Jesse.
Oh boy, our next one coming up is Brother Blood.
Brother Blood. My brother. Oh, that guy looks weird.
Yep, it's a crazy looking Brother Blood.
Yeah, each player puts a villain they control they have in the lineup or discard pile to the lineup. Oh, that's cool.
They basically. Oh, and he lost
Ra's al
Ghul.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
In the face.
Robbie Garza lost
Robbie's
his Ra's
always getting
al
shanked on
Ghul.
those villains. I don't know if he knows, but
Wow,
Robbie gets,
that first appearance
Yeah.
attack. Oh, and look, the Kevin's gonna defend it and give out a weakness, and he gave it to Batgirl because he knows Batgirl's winning.
wrecking shop. Yeah.
Wow.
Man, Ra's al Ghul went
Ra's
back.
al Ghul is in the lineup. You can buy it for 8 power.
That's sick.
Justin Barton gonna buy Ra's al Ghul right now.
I think he is. I think he's. I go for it.
Oh my gosh! And you saw Robbie throw that Ra's al Ghul
Robbie
out
was
there.
mad. I could
was
tell
hot.
Robbie was pissed.
Wow!
I could feel the heat on the
You would
the
have
walls.
thought Vixen gained Ra's al Ghul because it just rotated about 720 degrees.
Yeah.
You'd think we were playing Birds of Prey here.
No, not today. Robbie's just giving away villains like nobody's business.
Wow! Justin's gonna reveal for John Constantine here. Blow up a punch.
You think Justin's gonna get that Ra's al Ghul this turn?
He's going for it. He's got to get the Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah,
he
that or the power
draws
drain.
this whole deck every
That or
turn.
the power drain though.
He can just leave the power drain out there and destroy it later with his duplication.
That's true, but what? Yeah, he can duplicate Ra's al Ghul too.
Yeah, see, I'd just rather duplicate Ra's al Ghul. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, there's a Ra's al Ghul in the lineup. Things get crazy here.
One demon, imagine 3. Ra's al Ghul.
We got supervillains in the lineup. You can buy it 4 VP for 8 power. And he is thinking hard about it. He's saying, man, he might be thinking he could buy the Brother Blood, but he might just rather take the Ra's and a few other cards from the lineup.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would try and get the
Justin Barton's basically holding his hand in his deck, and I bet he's got the duplication and the power drain, or he's thinking about drawing into it.
Yeah, the odds of that are. Ooh,
Yep, he's got a bow staff.
Oh, we got duplication.
There's a duplication.
Power
Yeah, there
drain.
is villains. There's no villains in the lineup, so it's bow staff is basic. Oh, there's the power drain. So we don't know what he duplicated. He did buy the Ra's and the other power drain.
Jesus Christ, man, that is just.
He bought a
sick.
super villain, but there's no first appearance attack.
Yeah, no.
There's none.
Man, Justin is just coming out of the woodworks there, man.
What happened to Swamp Thing's lead?
I don't know, man. He just started getting power drain. He just fell behind, you know. Like once you get power drain,
He skipped that whole turn and just has not had a great turn since.
yeah, he's been just wrecking shop, man.
Yep, as Malcare pointing out, this guy has power drains. Like you'd think we were power wheels.
Yeah. Let this guy go and buy a location there.
Robbie clearly not.
Another
Oh, he
location?
bought a location and then Wayne Manor flipping out.
Yeah. Jesus, who shuffled this?
Oh, that is Oh, we have a huge thunderstorm going on out here.
But we're gonna stay in the booth though.
We're in the booth. We are scared of thunder.
Yeah. Thunder.
Arkham
What's that
Asylum
song?
is that card, right?
Looks like.
Somebody tell me how you spell Arkham Asylum.
Oh, that's
I
right,
can
that's
get
right.
to it. I can get to it.
Play your first villain. Each of your turns. Draw a card. That's not a bad
Swamp
card.
Thing player has so many villains because he's been using that Bell Rev all game.
Oh, what is that? Is that Phantom Stranger?
Kevin Warren has a Phantom Stranger. He's
Ooh,
Shazam.
Bring that out. Bring that up. That card's pretty.
That is a
OP.
10 VP card if the game goes long.
Yeah.
Sometimes sneaky cards like that from those Shazam players, you don't even know they have them, and he just might gain a real quick 10 VP off this card. It's going to immediately come down and let him destroy a card in his hand and discard pile. And he's going to pick up a villain and the Arkham Asylum little trigger. His Green Lantern is pretty much going off every turn now because of that Monument Point and Moscow.
Oh.
Monument Point lets him draw a card. Moscow lets him draw a card. He draws his whole deck. He's trying to be like Batgirl.
So many triggers, dude. And guess what? It just came out. Laughing Gas.
Laughing Gas is in the lineup. You do not want to get a Laughing Gas duplicated on
I
yourself.
know it sounds fun, but it's not.
It sounds like a laughing matter, but it's really not.
It's not. It just sucks. Everybody gets a weakness. This guy's going off. Jesse Quick, World's Greatest Detective.
Jesse Quick making an appearance there for the first time. He can peek at some players' decks there if he wants to. But it's really just a bunch of power there. Alec making good use of these opponents' locations. Like I said, he has so many triggers to keep track of. He's going to shuffle it up here on his discard pile, it looks like, and go with Central City. Sorry, that's Gotham City, not Central City he's using now. So he's going to look, and he's checking for an equipment right now, I do believe. It's a punch. He can straight discard it right away with the ability and help him cycle through those starters. Yep. Blue Beetle is that card he has down there from Multiverse. It's a great card. He used it before he shuffled.
Yeah, he used it. He used the location to. He bought that, put it on top of his deck with the location, shuffled his deck, just drew some cards just now, and now he's got a heat vision going off right now, so he's going off pretty quick.
Yep, and
And Jesse Quick. So this guy is just doing some damage.
Swamp Thing's gonna look at each player's card, so that's why you see him grabbing a few top cards here.
We can't see that, unfortunately. We're sorry we can't see that. Next time we'll try and get some cameras installed on the table so you can see.
Jesse Quick is not a reveal; it's a look. So we don't know any better than you guys at home.
It's actually not a look; it's a quick look.
It's a quick look because she's quick.
Yeah, she's really quick.
He's counting up his power here. He has quite a bit just from his Blue Beetle that he played before he shuffled earlier, which locked in the VP of that card. Or sorry, the power of that card. Oh, and he's gonna buy the Laughing Gas. That was an excellent buy.
You gotta get the Laughing Gas.
Excellent buy.
And the
power of the green.
Yeah, the power of the green is really good for him too.
Yep.
Because he controls the location, so it's gonna go ahead and give him like 3 power.
He controls locations every time with that card. It's basically a super kick. And then he's going to be able to put it on top. Yep, you see him putting it on top there, and the Laughing Gas, unfortunately, costing 6, has to go to the discard pile. Homicidal Maniac coming out, a Utility Belt, and a Red Robin.
Oh, Red Robin, nice. Utility Belt's good, and Homicidal Maniac's pretty good.
That Utility Belt can help get somebody back in the game. It's worth 5 VP if you got the equipment.
Yeah, so that's a good...
Oh, Justin Barton showing that power drain on top with, I believe, his. I believe he used Gotham City for that one. Now he's going to discard his punch and draw 2. So he elected not to discard it with the May ability.
Go ahead and discard that punch.
Now he's going to discard with New Genesis.
Constantine.
Constantine's going to hit. Oh, and he got the duplication.
But he got rid of his last vulnerability.
He only has punches left, and not many of them, ladies and gentlemen.
This guy might power drain 4 times a turn.
He could duplicate the John Constantine, blow up the rest of his deck if he wants.
But can you imagine though? He goes power drain, like duplication, duplication, and one of the power drains. Is that 4?
That's 4. It's so called oh, here it goes. Look at this.
Look at this. So he's gonna definitely hit Swamp Thing because Swamp Thing had a sick turn last turn. So get rid of that.
There goes his power of the green. He's gonna duplicate it for sure.
I like the way you pointed out on the camera. I was like, hey. Oh, here comes another one.
Oh, the Quadra Drain.
Here comes the duplication.
And he's just you get your weakness. You teach him a lesson.
You know he's got the duplication. Here it comes. Boom! There it is. Slap it on the table, baby. That's how many.
I don't even know what we call this. Quadra Drain?
Oh, God.
There goes one of them. And he points the other one at Kevin. It says, get rid of, what's he got down there? It looks like some draw cards a little bit. Justin's contemplating his decisions. But either way, it's going to leave everybody with such a bad hand.
Oh, he got rid of
his Tar Pit. That's one of his draw cards. He needs that, So
yeah, it's definitely
Justin correctly getting rid of the draw card there.
Well, he got some destroy cards, too, because you can pay your VP points to destroy cards.
Let's him destroy some cards. He is... He just Quadra drained on camera.
That's what I was just talking about.
This is a tournament, and Justin showed up to play. He said,
"And Ra's al Ghul too." Jesus,
that's not even his Ra's al Ghul. It was Robbie's, and he bought it out of the lineup.
This is insane game.
Look at this card on the lineup. It's a location, ladies and gentlemen.
Location.
I guarantee you, the Swamp Thing player shuffled this main deck at home. Sat down with it.
Shuffled it. Swapped it probably in here.
Yeah.
And whoever shuffled that deck really at our place, they're definitely going to be fired after this.
We will have that person relieved of their command.
I cannot have this many locations. I've never seen this in my entire life. And I've been alive a long time.
That Follywood been out there since turn 1. Nobody's ever used it, but the Swamp Thing player loves it because he controls it.
Yeah, with Blue Beetle, it's just good. Justin's doing some sick plays here. I gotta admit, at first I was like, man, Justin's behind, and then he just started just going off.
Justin just started going off, and he just quadra drained.
Man, it's insane. Man, these other players, you need to catch a little bit. Like Alex and Kevin and Robbie, they need to get that homicidal maniac and start, destroying some cards. You know, they're a little behind here. You know, Justin's gonna keep doing that every turn, so that's just something you gotta watch out for. That's just your deck is so small. And if you can get full of villains and start going off and off like that, and just have villains drawn every turn, you're gonna probably win this game.
Justin draws his whole deck pretty much every turn.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna stop that.
Yeah, like
if he doesn't draw it, he just cycles through it with his 2 locations.
Yeah, if he keeps getting side cards and not puts a bunch of trash in his deck, he should be pretty good for this whole game. Like it's just his deck is just OP.
His deck's out of control right now.
It's insane. It's OP and OC. Right?
OC.
Yeah, out of control.
Out of control. OP. It's OOO.
Jeez, I cannot handle this on camera right now. I'm just too early for this right now.
Robbie Garza down there in the corner, a bunch of kicks and punches, but not looking like he can get the villain this turn.
Picking up little Princess Diana over there.
There's a Copperhead out in the lineup.
Copperhead. Oh, Heat Vision just popped over. Oh my God! And Mystic Bolts. That card's
another
really
Heat
good.
Vision and a Mystic Bolts.
Mystic Bolts is really good. Very underrated card. I like that card a lot. It's been it's got me back some cool
card
stuff.
selection. It's great.
Yeah.
Let you see what's going on with
little Mystic Bolts.
You got a big discard pile, fill it up and put everything back in your hand and keep going off.
Exactly. I did this with Red Tornado one time. Put my deck.
Kevin down in the corner. Kevin with his own Iris West getting to take a peek at everybody's deck.
Good card. Getting to see.
Iris funny worded. It's not opponents. It is each player's deck. So you can look at your own too, just in case.
That's cool.
Hey, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
He's got so much power there. Triggers his Green Lantern. You see him pointing at it there to let everybody know he is using that for the extra power. He's got a stack of cards and a ton of power. Doesn't quite look like he can get the super villain, but he might want to grab that Heat Vision and just destroy the rest of his starters.
Yeah, Heat Vision.
Or maybe he's just going to Shazam.
Yeah, Shazam.
Shazam.
That I would be.
That's what Shazam does. He goes crazy.
Duplicate Copperhead?
Duplicate Copperhead. Let's put it back on the screen here for
everybody. Copperhead, yeah.
Each foe discards a card for each villain in the lineup. Start duplicating that, they are going to.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. If Justin can get that going too,
he might just make everybody discard their hand every turn.
That's really good too. The Black Lantern ring came out just now.
Yep, there is a power ring out there. I don't know how many villains got destroyed earlier. I believe this is the one that gets destroy cards out of the villains out of the destroyed stack.
Yes, yeah.
So I think all the villains went in the lineup earlier and have since been bought by Justin. There may not be a whole lot destroyed, but I know I think Brother Blood did destroy some earlier, so we shall. Or sorry, Jesse Quick.
Got a punch right here. He's gonna go ahead.
He's gonna monument point that punch. Draw a card. Now he's got so many locations here to take advantage of. He's contemplating which order to use them in.
So much triggers, man. So many triggers right here on this guy's turn, like insane.
He's playing well because he has so many triggers. You can see him moving them as he. There's one in the lineup too there. The Metropolis.
He's got to go as hardcore as he can this turn because any turn he goes hardcore, he has to because next turn Justin's gonna make him discard cards.
Yep.
And
he's got whenever he has that.
And he's played World's Greatest Detective.
He's got the detective in his hand, so this turn he's safe, and he needs to. He won't be able to draw it next turn to defend himself.
Exactly. So like he needs to set up now, play what he can, come out like just swinging and swinging like crazy.
Yep. See him pointing at that Moscow, and he's gonna draw a card from it. Counting up his locations for. He's gonna use one of his 2 there to reveal and mill it. Jesse Quick showing up, gonna let him look at everybody's top card again. Everybody's got a way to look at everybody's deck in this game. You got Iris flying off. You got Jesse. You're looking at it real quick.
So many just taking quick peeks right quick.
I believe he's got 7 power. We're looking at so far. Gonna draw a card for his Blue Beetle. See him touching it there on the top left of the screen.
Guy's going off, man.
8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe 12, hard to know. He might have just missed it. I bet he has 12 power and almost got that super villain. Oh, that's a backbreaker. He really needed that super villain there.
Got a flight just popped out, and ooh, good old Plastic Man.
Somebody's got a laughing gas. I believe it was Alec picked up the laughing gas, so he would love to get a
Yeah,
plastic man going for that
definitely.
too.
Get that going. And
Oh, Justin's got the duplication on top. I bet we see a discard to Batgirl and draw 2. So good. Now he's gonna Gotham City and discard the other punch. He's just cycling through the cards he hasn't destroyed yet. It's brutal. What's he gonna duplicate this turn? He's reading the supervillain to see if he even wants to buy it or if he'd just rather buy the lineup.
he doesn't know if he wants to buy or not, you know?
Let's pull up Brother Blood and see if this thing's even worth buying.
Blood.
We'll see it. You guys at home decide. Is this card worth buying? You can gain all the villains in the lineup.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad card, but it's just all about getting that VP, that 6 there, right there. You see that?
It's a huge chunk.
What do you guys think about
Oh,
Brother
here
Blood?
goes the power drain, and here goes the
crap.
duplication. Oh, wow. He just made Alec discard 3
Oh,
cards.
we got a Robin there. Oh, my gosh. He
bought
went in
it,
and
yep.
bought it.
He got it.
Oh, guys.
Oh, man.
Oh, looks like we got a Green Lantern there.
Green Lantern coming out.
Lantern coming out. He's got he's got a lot of willpower. All right. Each player destroys a hero in his or her hand or discard pile if you cannot gain a weakness. So somebody's gonna go ahead and get rid of Iris West. It looks like we got rid of.
Yep, we lost an Iris West from Kevin.
Oh, looks like.
Justin lost his Red Robin that he just bought for last turn. Red Robin was a 2 VP'er.
Yeah, it looks like he gives you +4.
And +4 power, I believe.
Yeah, that's a pretty
sick one.
Pretty like big hurt.
Yep.
But you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yep. That's brutal. So Alec May not going to have a good turn next turn. Justin just duplicated the power drain on him. He is, Justin clearly not worried about Kevin or Robbie here and just destroying Alec. He must really think he's in second place.
Yeah.
I'm sure Justin feels like he's out in the lead. We get a teamwork for a punch. Not what Robbie was looking for. Really hoping that some people would do something else with it there, but that's how it goes sometimes.
How the good crumbles.
Yeah. Oh, see, all these starters just not good for him.
It's not. Yeah, they haven't had any cycles or anything like that. Anything to cycle these cards out, so they've been popping it. We know we've been hitting all day as locations.
Gonna buy that Copperhead and buy a defensive flight there, so punch gonna flip back down on Kevin's deck, and now he knows his top card.
Oh, we got a Mammoth.
Kryptonite is a kind of a toned down laughing gas, but if they don't discard a weakness, they gain 1. So it's if they don't have any weaknesses, they're gonna get some, and if they have one in their hand, they can kind of just discard it to go on that way.
Yeah, I love Mammoth. Mammoth's one of my favorite defense cards.
Mammoth's such a good card. Draw card, destroy.
Yeah, draw 2, destroy or something like that. It's really good.
It's solid. Draw 2 and then destroy a starter. Pretty much always gonna have a starter, especially even at this point in the game. So many of the players have starters. It's just all around solid. The attacks are starting to come out. We still got a few supervillain attacks to go. There's at least one more coming after this.
Yep.
And at the pace these guys are playing, I believe we will see it be bought. Kevin pondering his decisions, hoping to trigger that Green Lantern this turn. Oh, there's this Phantom Stranger. He's going to get to destroy 2 cards, one from hand and one from discard pile if he chooses. Got rid of one of them out of his discard pile there, I believe. And, oh, he's going to draw a card, I think. Getting a little shuffle. Alec with a quick cut there. He needs one more card here. Let's see what he can get. Oh, he picked up his Arkham Asylum that he bought earlier. That's his location for villains. Trying to separate his locations so he figure out what he's got going on here. Probably a fairly confusing game state to see what all he's played this turn. Quite a very good turn here. He might just want to start Shazamming and gain some more cards if he's not impressed with everything in the lineup.
Even gain some good cards there and get some stuff going. Ask these fine gentlemen they can fan it out so people at home can see this.
Yeah, try to get you guys a little bit better viewing from the camera there.
They said it's weird, but I was like, yeah, I know it's weird. It's okay, though. People at home need to know what you're playing. Need to know what your strategy is, you know? Oh, get that, man. Get it. Put it on top.
Gonna put it on top. He's got the Aquaman's trident showing right there. His
Ooh,
equipment.
There it is, hiding right there. I didn't see that at
Yeah.
first. I go ahead and pick up that kryptonite, or maybe that's...
He's got that Aquaman trident hiding
Who
there.
has
about the
laughing gas
middle.
again?
Alec May had got the laughing
Okay,
gas. We
so-
haven't seen it out of him yet.
No,
He
we
might
haven't.
have just lost it to Justin's power drains. I didn't see his triple power drain, so he may have lost it, or maybe it's coming up quick.
I haven't noticed if he used top yet. Tar pit yet, because he still has his VPs that he had, so he still got 5.
He's been getting quite a few VPs from Robbie Garza
Yeah.
on Captain Boomerang, so it's hard to know how many times he's been using that tar pit.
Yeah.
I destroy stuff to no effect on there, and if I got VP, I'm blowing up a starter. That's as simple as that.
it just creates the deck. Get your deck small. Get you
Get
able
the
to
deck
draw.
smaller,
Yeah.
and I'll get a better late game, and I'll recoup that VP that way.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Makes more sense. Because who wants starters in your deck? You don't want starters.
Starters suck. You
You ain't-
start with them.
Yeah,
You don't want to end with them.
Exactly. You know,
That's just how we do.
that's how we do it here at Nexus, man.
Oh, and he's buying another location. We got so many Swamp Thing players. Everybody's buying locations.
I love how just Swamp Thing with 6 bats and just go 6. Just sits 2 destroy
Two
cards.
destroy cards
Oh my
back to back.
gosh. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we might see some other players start to catch up a little bit. But will it be too late though?
It's
Green?
almost too late. Oh, look at this blue beetle. Let's see how much it's
Alright.
for. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's laughing gas.
There's a laughing gas, so he did have to discard it. 5, 6. Oh, this blue beetle is
6 bolts.
beastly.
Oh my god.
This blue beetle is beastly. He's gonna get 1 for every set. He got 7 power off of it with all those
My
different sets.
God, 7. Look, they put the dice on
Now
there.
he's gonna play his monument. He's gonna play a punch and draw with monument point.
God, Lee, man, look at that. That's crazy that he put the dice on there to show you how much power he's got, and he's got 7 power.
He got 7
The
just
hell is
from the blue
heat
beetle.
Vision? Here's heat vision. What
Yep.
the hell is going on?
He's gonna destroy some cards.
Oh man, does he have any starters in his graveyard? I thought he didn't. Oh,
Yep,
he had
just-
one. He got
He
one.
had 1, I believe. Now he's gonna draw a card with
Moscow.
Moscow, so he's gonna have to shuffle his
deck.
discard.
Yeah.
So he correctly played that heat vision and made sure he destroyed that card
This looks
before
like
he did that.
It's like a Justin Barton and Alex May kind of game right now. Like, that's what I'm seeing. These two guys are against each other, neck and neck right now.
These
Justin
guys are
gets one
going to
sick,
town.
Justin gets one sick turn. Alex gets another sick turn. So they're kind of going back and forth right now. Robbie and them are trying to stabilize, and try and get some more destroyed cards because they got too many stars in the deck. It just
Robbie just, when he lost that Razal goal,
Rozal
it really hurt him.
It did really hurt him. And
That's why you got to buy your defenses, ladies and gentlemen. If you're listening at home,
Yeah.
buy them defenses.
try and get that world's greatest detective if you can, like Alex did.
Yep, Alex got that detective up there.
Jesse
oh,
quick
here comes
again. He's
Jesse.
gonna look at everybody's top card
He's
of
gonna
the
take
deck.
a little sneak peek.
Give me that. Look at that. He's like,
Oh, look at that again. Maybe that's a good one.
getting that quick look right
He's
quick.
looking at Robbie's card. He'd look twice at it. We still don't know what it is. We're like you. So he's got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Look at these cards.
Robbie has more than that.
He's got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, he gained that. He gained it with the Lantern Power Ring, and then he bought the Supervillain because he didn't buy from the lineup. He gained from the Destroy pile.
Sick moves, man. God, everything's
Pro
looking good.
plays out of
Looks
these
like we got
guys.
Doomsday as our last villain.
Yep.
Doomsday's gonna come out here and he's gonna wreck some shop, man. You know Doomsday, right? This guy's a beast. All right. Oh, each player destroys a defense card in their. Oh wow.
Each player destroys the top
Two cards.
two cards of their deck, and if you defend it, you destroy the defense.
Golly.
These guys, it looks like almost everybody. Oh, Alec May lost his world's greatest detective from the top of his deck. Very unfortunate. Each player destroys the top 2 cards of his deck. Pretty brutal attack. Yeah, very brutal. Oh, Justin lost 2 starters. How lucky can you be?
Looks like we got World's Greatest Detective got destroyed.
Yep,
Saw
that was from the top of the deck.
Yeah.
We did see that. And Kevin just defending there with Mammoth, and then
Yeah.
he destroyed it because of the Doomsday Impossible Mode effect.
It was pretty crazy, yeah. He got a defense destroyed, and I was just like, wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
Doomsday came in there and just wrecked shop a little bit,
Doomsday,
I'm surprised no supervillains got destroyed, though.
luckily no supervillains got destroyed, because I know some players got a bunch. Yeah, we know some players got a bunch. And so now he only costs 14. Justin might be able to do 14 right now.
We got Brother Blood.
And he's got Brother Blood on top.
Brother Blood.
That's the one that's going to let him gain that blight if he wants it.
Yeah,
he
wants
can
that
gain
blight.
that
But
blight
I mean,
if he
Justin's
wants
already
to.
so far ahead. Does he really want a blight? Is he, or is he just? You think he's
Oh, he's going to Constantine. He can destroy the Brother Blood. Oh, the duplication. And he has to destroy one of them.
He has to pick. He has to pick one.
He has to pick one, I do believe.
Oh my gosh, dude! How is he gonna do? Just please say you may.
Oh, you can put it on top. He's lucky
thank
ducky.
God.
I know some
That
of
would've
them are
scared us.
brutal.
Yeah, because I've seen some other cards too.
Some of them, I believe, the power ring makes you.
The red one.
Yep,
Yeah,
the red power
that's
ring
my power
makes
ring.
you.
Yeah. What kind of liner would you be if you were in the liner court? Like,
I would be a purple.
Oh, you would be? Okay.
Purple power ring.
Yeah, I'd be red.
Oh, and he's choosing the duplication over the super villain. Who would do
because
such
you want
a
to know
thing?
why? Because he's gonna power drain the shit out of someone.
Nope, he's gonna duplicate John Constantine.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, so he's just gonna. Now he's gonna destroy the punch.
He's going for the villain this turn.
He's gonna power drain. He wants that villain so bad. He can pick up the +3 on the bow staff, or he can take the power drain.
I'd probably take the. I'd see how much points I have, and if I have enough with the power drain to get there, because you already know your deck already, because it's so small.
If you're trying to win, you got to get the bow staff just for the power.
Yeah, +3. But if you can't get there, you kind of want the power drain for the long game, because you already know what your deck is filled with.
So he's gonna leave the power drain on top. He should have one more John Constantine coming if he remembers it, but he might have forgotten.
Oh, double weaknesses in hand. Oh, that's brutal. That's probably what he was trying to do, John Constantine, get those weaknesses out.
Yep,
So
he's got 2 weaknesses. It's because the Kevin Wan keeps using Miss Martian to defend and give him weaknesses.
That's good. That's just such
You
good.
see him gain that blight with Brother Blood there?
It doesn't look like he's going to buy the villain this turn, so they kind of like slowed him down just now.
They slowed him down. He used Brother Blood to gain that blight that was in that
he wants to get that. He kind of
lineup and put it in his hand.
Yeah, he wants to get that blight so he can get rid of those weaknesses in his deck.
He could have held one, I believe, with the blight, and but he's played him out. So he could have destroyed one of those weaknesses in his hand, but now instead he can get some power. Oh, he still has a ton of power.
So much power.
Oh, and he's got the Roz, and he's got the power drain. He's gonna power drain Kevin. He's mad at him.
Yeah. Ooh. Got to get rid of that. I guess that ocean.
Kind of a slow hand.
Yeah.
I might just get rid of his draw card. Yep,
Yeah.
looks like that's what Robbie did. He doesn't want him to trigger that. So Justin not quite able to buy the super villain. Look at that Follywood. Nobody respects Follywood. They buy the lineup out. It's been out there since turn 1.
It has been. It's just taking up space here. We
But
gotta
it's
see.
such a great
We're about
card
to
if
see a
you
whole
do
nother
buy
lineup
it.
though. Oh my God, more locations.
And there's a loot.
Oh my God, we both know loot.
Loot could get Robbie back in this game.
Loot is the shit.
7 VP for 4 power. You gotta buy it. It doesn't matter what you do. You gotta buy it.
It's just good, man. It's just good in general.
It's a great card.
It's about the loot, brother. Oh, teleportation.
And I believe this is the other Arkham Asylum that came out. This is the Rivals version.
That's pretty good.
It lets you put a villain from your deck on the bottom of your discard pile to the your discard pile to the bottom of your deck.
Copperhead's gonna do nothing right now. Oh.
Copperhead, there's no villains in the lineup, unfortunately, so nobody discards. You can still defend the attack if you want, though.
Robbie's just getting bad luck this game.
Robbie's just
feel bad
not
for the
doing
guy.
great. He got a trident there. That'll let him put the loot directly on top, but not really something you want to do with loot. You'd just as soon be happy enough to buy it, and yeah, he's gonna grab that real
you gotta
quick
buy the loot, yeah.
for a ton of VP.
Give you some good VP, get you going.
He'll probably have to call a judge and get some more VP for that. We'll have to see. He got a good chunk there.
Got a Mogo out there. Is that a?
That's a Arkham Asylum out in the lineup right now.
There's a Mogo up top. I like that card. It's just a plant. It's a green
Yep,
lantern.
they put a Mogo out in the lineup.
Go Mogo.
Just another
Good
just
defense.
another location.
Yeah.
That's all. Every card in the lineup's
That's
a
all we
location
play
in this
on
game.
camera is locations. I don't know.
If you're watching at home, make sure you play Swamp
You
Thing.
guys just got filibustered. We stacked the deck with all locations. Joking. I don't know how this happened. Ooh, we got a. Oh, is that a Jamie Reyes? Jamie Reyes. That Blue Beetle is a good card.
Jamie Reyes is basically a defense that you can play later as a kick almost.
Yeah,
you
if
know?
Blue Beetle gets that card, yeah, you can just play it next turn. Yeah, it's awesome. And then you got Starman over there, which you can time travel.
Yeah.
And that card's really good too. Get you going. Starman can get you pretty good.
One of the first time travel cards we've seen this turn. put a card, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup, and then get plus power equal to a cost. So you want to look for those. Oh, and he's got the heat vision on top. He's gonna reveal it. Kevin might have a good turn this hand. Might have a good hand this turn. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got so many locations in play.
Yeah, he does. Which is in a location game.
These guys got 5 minutes to play. We may see him take down this final supervillain here.
What have you like? Okay. What's like so far the sickest turn in this game has been that turn where Justin goes power drain, power drain.
Had to
power
be
drain,
the
power
quadra power
drain.
drain.
Yeah, it had to. It just hands down.
Alex had some good turns, but
Yeah.
that was a great one. Whenever
That was
Justin,
insane.
just to do it. You know, I've never done a quadra drain.
I've never seen that ever in my life.
I've never seen that. I've never heard about it.
First off, guys, if you've never seen a quad power drain, you
have
saw
now.
you have now. You saw it here live at on DC Deck Building at
This
Nexus.
is the Texas Championship. These
Yeah.
guys are pulling out all the stops. You don't do nothing cute here. You just play to win.
You win. You're the Texas champion.
You're the Texas champion.
Yeah.
The winner is taking home a cube.
Yeah, we wanted to play, but we couldn't. We got to announce.
We're announcing we can't even get the cube.
I
We
know.
can't even take it
I
home.
don't even own a cube. What is it? Are you talking about like just like a Rubik's cube or?
Yeah, it's basically all of the cards you're seeing right now in
Gotcha.
one box handed to the winner.
Jesus, that's
Alec May going off with Mystic Bolts right here.
God,
Let's see what he can get back with it.
Looks like he can't get back the heat vision.
He can't get back half of his discard pile. It's
just,
all sixes.
It's all too much, man. It's just too
He has
much.
2 supervillains showing in there. He might still run away with this game.
I like how he goes fan out
He
your.
fans them out so
fans
he
out
can
your
see it.
Fan out my locations for me, even though you can own them. That's what he's basically saying.
Alec is asking Kevin,
Yeah.
let me see all these locations.
Look
And
at
he's
this.
not actually rotating these cards. He's just showing you which ones he's using. So don't get confused with Birds of Prey rotation. He just wants everybody to know which he's used because he's going off this turn.
So he's got. Let's look at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 locations are out in play.
9 locations. 1,
9
2, 3,
locations.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can just combo off. He's gonna monument point, draw a card with the punch.
This guy
Turn that one sideways.
Jesus, this guy sold his soul to the devil. I've never seen that in my life. 9 locations.
9 locations. He's just Alec going through the laughing gas.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, and a defense.
Defense gives
And
him
he's
a
giving
weakness.
Justin another weakness with it. Brutal. And Justin says, me? Yeah,
Another
get
one.
that one. Bam.
Another one. Justin gets 2
They
weaknesses. just out.
both know
Justin
Justin's
has
in the
4
lead.
weaknesses right now.
Now he's going to add Moscow to the stack, draw a card. Alec is going through his whole deck every turn, too.
This is getting crazy, man.
Alec really wishing some of those super villains he had
2,
were villains
3.
instead of superheroes.
So we got a total of looks like 2, 3, 4,
He's got
7
this.
so far. 7 so far power. That's what I count right
Yep.
now.
8, 9, 10. Oh, nope. He hasn't played another villain yet, so he only has 8, 9.
I might buy this location.
He's
He
reading
hasn't
that.
he hasn't time travel Star Man yet.
He has not time traveled it. He's going to draw with Blue Beetle. You saw him turn it a little bit sideways there. Oh, it's so hard to tell what he's doing now. A bunch of punches, I think. Oh, look at this Blue Beetle. It's going to be brutal.
And that's it. That's
And that's going to close the game out. And he gained a card with his power ring is what he just played off screen to gain the
Nice.
villain. Oh, man. These guys are counting, and Alec may have even come back. He just bought 3 super villains.
Who do you think's gonna win? It's you can tell that it was a Justin and Alec game. Who do you think's gonna take it home?
I don't know how much Kevin got from that Shazam. He's
Yeah.
got that 10 VP
Kevin,
Phantom
yeah.
Stranger, but I just don't think he destroyed enough starters. I think it's between Alec and Justin.
Who you gonna?
Alec might have it. I think I got to call Alex.
All right, I'm gonna go with the other one. I'm gonna go with Justin. All right, Justin. I know Justin, so I'm gonna try and go with him. But Alec looks like he just probably scooped it up with that Doomsday last minute right there.
That I mean, he had 4 more locations. He didn't even use that turn. He was just, oh, I'll use this one. I'll use that. Okay, I'll buy the super villain. I'll
Yeah,
gain a few
I guess-
cards
yeah, I
from the
guess I'll do that,
destroyed
yeah.
pile.
These guys finished it. 1 minute left, man. They
They
got
got
it.
a minute left in the round, and they closed it out. This game is over.
Over.
I think Alec might be taking it home.
Uh-oh.
Guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to be here all day. We're going to stand by and count some BPs, get ready for this next round 2. We're going to get you some up-to-date information on this game in progress right here to see what's happening. We're going to tally up all the results. We're going to get some pairings for next round. It's going to be crazy. We got a thunderstorm outside, but it is wild and dry up here in Nexus.
Exactly. It's just wild and dry. I like it.
That Miss Martian for Kevin Wan just doing so much work this game, handing out via weaknesses to Justin.
I'm gonna find out who won. I'm gonna find out who won this game.
we're going to take a peek. It looks like the players are figuring out who won, and we'll, of course, get official judge counts on these for you beforehand, but sometimes the players do a little bit of their own on the side, so we'll get out here and see. It sounds like the mainstream getting a little loud out there. These guys getting rowdy in between rounds.
31 to 31, but he
31 to 31, they tied on VP, and Alec wins on the tiebreaker rule of having more super
Kevin
villains.
and Alec tied. Justin
Kevin and Alec tied, and Justin wasn't even
Justin
in
wasn't
it.
even in it. Yeah,
That Phantom Stranger.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
So
man.
sick, man.
I did not realize Kevin was that in it.
God,
All that VP from teamwork, it adds up.
I know. I didn't even think about that like the whole time, and then he goes, "We just tied it up," and then I won because I have more villains. And I was
Yeah,
like, "What the crap?"
As Malcare says, that Miss Martian just wrecked Justin Martin this
Oh,
game.
it did. It just
Every time
knocked
giving him
down.
a weakness. He was doing so good.
That was.
We called him as the winner.
I did.
Look at this.
I did.
He's not even in the top
He's
two.
not even. Yeah, he's not. He's not. And that's how the game goes,
That's
man.
how the game goes.
1 minute you think you're doing good, next minute, boom, it's over for you.
Wow.
That was a good game. That's a great way to start this round off, this whole tournament off. Like this is.
Wow, that was brutal.
And Justin had the double power, the fucking triple power drain, and he still didn't
triple
win.
power drain. He triple power drained Alec, and Alec still
I
wins.
know, it's crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, play Swamp Thing. Get 5 locations in the lineup.
Alright.
Just win the game.
Yeah,
it's so
just-
easy. It's a simple. This is a cookie cutter recipe. You can't screw it up.
Yeah, Swamp Thing.
5 locations in the lineup from turn 1.
That's just insane.
All right, guys, we're going to stop this stream. We're going to go help count and shuffle these decks up. We'll be back for you guys here shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Woohoo!